I'm like, I don't filter anything I say. Why do I have my phone on me? Like I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna
turn it off.
This doesn't have audio, or it does?
Hello, and welcome to Grave Conversations, the only show where your favorite celebrities get to lie down. I'm your host, David Dastmalchian. Today's guest, a very special guest, is someone we hope doesn't die for a very, 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 very long time. She's an actress and comedian whose IMDb page reads like a studio executive's vision board. You've seen her as Floor in Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, Cat Grant in Superman, and of course, she is Tony Chopper in the worldwide hit One Piece. Please welcome my dear friend, Mikaela Hoover.
Hi, hello. I'm here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Mikaela. How you doing over there?
Angel, I'm good. I was just down in the coffin.
First time?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's cozy because there's like a little blankie thing down here, so, and I'm barefoot, so it feels good.
Well, we're very excited to have you here with us. Are you ready to answer the unanswerable?
Oh man. Okay, let's go.
Questions that will rattle the spirit. This first segment is called Questions You Need to Answer Before You Die, or as my cat spells it when she is walking across my laptop, quintabid. Mikaela, is there anything in your refrigerator or pantry in the cabinets that you brazenly ignore the expiration date on?
I mean, yeah, probably everything. Have you seen me? I have a stomach of steel. Yes, I do. Man, that reminds me I should take a look when I get home.
We all know what destination wedding means, but I have a question for you. Destination funeral, selfish or celebratory?
Celebratory. I actually like that more than destination wedding. I think that's cooler.
I want to have my destination funeral at Pompeii. Everyone gets to go to Pompeii. At the very end of the ceremony, you guys can push my casket into the volcano.
What? Into the volcano?
That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Is Pompeii still active in any way? Is it still bubbling? Is there still a hole at the top?
Are you asking me? Really? What?
Do you have a plan, like a financial end-of-life plan? Have you ever thought through that stuff?
I'm gonna have a freaking anxiety attack on the way home because all of this shit that I have never thought about, you're bringing in. I'm gonna be like, what?
Mikaela, what's your personal policy on using public restrooms in hotels you're not staying at?
Okay, well, I don't use public restrooms at all. I have OCD, so I'm very weird about using public restrooms. And so even on flights, it took me, I've been to Italy and back without using the restroom on the flight. So
You just hold it.
I know, it's so bad.
Does it hurt? It's bad for you.
Yes,
That's
it's
really
the
bad
worst.
for you.
So I'm really working up to
How's your water intake?
when I know that I'm traveling, I try not to, but
Mikaela.
I know. It's bad. It's all sorts of things. But I was traveling so much for work last year that I did use
Public toilets?
Yes, but oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I use gloves, little plastic gloves when I do, to touch things and to pump my gas. I use plastic gloves, which I think everyone should, right?
Okay. I keep hand sanitizer in my pocket at all times and
Doesn't work.
in my car because I think about how many people have held that
That's
pump
the
today.
thing. How do more people not think about how many people?
I don't
have
open a
touched
door
that?
without sanitizing my hands.
Good.
When you see someone carrying a cake, are you rooting for them?
I'm I want a piece of that cake.
Yeah, me
right?
too.
I don't think about them
What's your
dropping
favorite? What's your
it.
favorite kind of cake?
Well, have you had the berries and cream at Porto's? It's so
No,
good.
but I do
oh my
love
gosh,
Porto's.
I love Porto's. I like carrot cake. I love homemade yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Oh my gosh.
This is a good question. How many times? What's the maximum number of times you'll hit snooze before it becomes disrespectful to yourself?
There is no disrespectful to myself.
All day.
I will just keep doing it.
I would keep doing it if I could. You know what? I have the best dreams between snoozes.
Me too. What? Why?
I practiced high lucidity dreaming at one point when I was in college. I was trying to, there was a whole bunch of research on how you could enhance your, probability of doing it. So I did it for a while, and it happened, and it was magical.
I always lucid dream.
Always?
Since I was a little girl, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like if I'm having a nightmare, I'll go into my dream and be like, Mikaela, wake up. You don't want, like, this is silly. You know, this is fake. And so I'll wake up. I believe that dreams are, I don't think that our brains are capable of even like understanding, like we haven't even tapped into that side of our brain, but dreams are somehow connected, like with all of this. We just haven't figured out what it is. Sometimes I feel like my dreams are like alternate realities, depending on what I am dreaming or manifesting at the time, and that I've like tapped into a different dimension.
We just went there, didn't we?
I feel like we kind of did. Oh.
I could answer this question, but I want you to answer it. You often play characters who are slightly unhinged, but very charming. How close is that to your actual internal energy?
Are they unhinged?
Slightly.
Yeah, I am. I'm a little unhinged. Yeah, in the best way, I would say. There's every character that I play we have a lot of similarities.
You've worked all across the board with lots of different genres. Genre fans love you.
Oh,
Which fandom feels the most intense about you specifically?
I think that genre-wise, like when I go to these conventions, I don't really know yet if it's more superhero or One Piece related yet.
Live action anime?
That's
Ooh,
yeah, we'll see.
Boy,
yeah.
that's a very cool show, One Piece.
Gosh, I'm so grateful. When I remember when I had gone to producers and I didn't know what it was for, and they said it was 3 episodes in a show on Netflix. And so I took a look at the sides, and it said, it was said that he was this little grotesque forest creature that like nobody liked, everybody picked on, and that he felt like an outcast. He had no friends. And I read the sides and I was like, oh my gosh, I love him so much. I was like, I have to audition for this just because I love it. And when I was auditioning, I had the best time. I was like falling so in love with him. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like, making up little like backstories and all of this stuff. And I just was trying to get into character. And in my mind, in my imagination, he was this little forest creature that was like slimy almost and like green and like had one eye closed and was like hunched over. So I was like doing that. I was like,
so
they probably were like, what is this girl doing?
But they hadn't told you.
Nobody told me.
No,
nobody had told me. So I was like, I had all of that, and they were like, oh, you don't have to do the physicality of him. And now I know why they were probably saying that. And then I was reading the sides, and one of the producers was tearing up, and he said, people are gonna love Chopper so much. And I was like, what? I thought it was, the code name. I was so confused. And then I remember when I found out what it was, I text you. I remember texting you saying, I just auditioned for the show that you're on.
Yeah, and I remember talking to producers.
Yeah?
And saying like, so my friend Mikaela, is up for something. And they were like, everybody was like, oh my God, she is incredible.
Thank you. I hope I make the fans proud.
You will.
It's my interpretation of who he is and, knowing his backstory. And it's been the greatest thing that I've ever gotten to do. Every time I walk on to where we're doing it, I'm just like, I can't believe this is real. I love it so much. I've never loved anything more. I was so in my head and so unhappy, and I reached a point of where I didn't want to live anymore. so I think that at such a young age, I kind of accepted death. So I was wondering if I should put comfy clothes on, but they're not even gonna see it. She did such a great job. Everybody did.
Well, thank you, but now it's time to get real. Here on Grave Conversations, we do want to normalize conversations about death and dying. Are you ready to talk about end-of-life celebrations and funeral planning, among other dead things? Thank you. It's a little segment we call Death Wish. And of course, if you want to stop or you don't like a question, let me know. I want you to feel comfortable and safe. Mikaela, do you believe in ghosts?
I do, yes. I 1,000% believe in ghosts. I think that energy never dies, really. So, and I love the supernatural. I am so fascinated by it.
Have you ever had any anecdotal encounters with the other side?
I feel energy very intensely. So, like any project that I'm doing, I always, wherever I am, I always go visit the cemetery. You know, every time I go to a cemetery, like thanking everyone too, and making that energy feel like you're not forgotten. And I also know that there's bad energy. I've been to places where I'm like, I don't want to be here, and it's icky and the energy's bad. But I'd say in general, the energy with spirits and stuff is generally pretty positive.
Do you imagine that your death is going to be something quiet or something dramatic?
I actually have not, I haven't thought about it. And I think it's because, you know, I struggled with OCD growing up big time, and I was so in my head and so unhappy, and I reached a point of where I didn't want to live anymore. And so that was all I could really think about. And so I think that at such a young age, I kind of accepted death, and it never felt like a scary thing because of that, because it was something that it was like I was in so much pain inside my head that it felt like an alleviation of all that pain.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Do you ever, or have you ever thought about, or what kind of planning would go into it, but what you would want your funeral to look like?
What would make me so happy is that when people were, if there was a celebration of life, that it would be different groups of people meeting and connecting and finding each other and seeing why I'm friends with these people and why I love all these people, and then them loving each other, like them meeting and being like, oh, this person's so great, and that so I would hope it would be like a connection for other people.
I love that. It's a bringing people together.
Yeah.
I love the idea of people making friends at my funeral.
Right.
Or falling in love at my funeral, or even just having a random hookup in the bathroom at my funeral.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want
I don't
know if I want the random hookup, but I would. Yeah, you took it dirty. But I do think it. People meeting and becoming friends and seeing that connection, because we all are connected. And it's just like finding a way to have everybody kind of come together, and that's what I would hope.
Do you think you'll know when you're living the best part of your life?
I think I'm living the best part of my life right now, actually.
Amen, sister.
Yeah, it took a really long time. I mean, such a long time, but I finally feel like I'm starting to step into, I feel like my life is just beginning.
Do you think if given the option of immortality, you would take it?
No, I would not, no. I mean, I'd love to be like a vampire. I think that's so romantic, thinking about that, and sexy, being a vampire.
It's not all it's chalked up to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that every life that we have, because I don't think that this is our only life, and I think that every life that we have, we're here to grow and learn more. So if I just had one life, I don't know, I'd get so annoyed with myself. I would just be so over my own shit by year. I already am, so I can't even imagine it going.
I've been here a couple hundred years at this point, and you would have thought by now I would have at least learned how to play the piano, speak a couple other languages, but no, it just goes on and on and on and on. What is one thing you wish the world will remember when you're gone?
Hopefully I made them feel seen and important, and that I was, kind. That feels to me like the most important thing. That's what I just always like want to make sure I'm making people feel seen and loved.
You do. You
Oh.
absolutely do. What's scarier, dying alone or dying in front of others?
In front of others, I would think.
Okay.
And I feel like I would do, like if I was in front of others, I'm sure I would do something so embarrassing is the way that I would die, so. Or I hope that I'm surrounded by like my soulmate.
Yeah, the people that you love and you want them to see you go peacefully. I'd love to have my pets with me.
I mean, I want to have my parents there, but I guess that's morbid because you're supposed
They're
to.
ghosts since you believe in ghosts, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that my parents aren't ghosts. Would hope that they're passed on to, they're not stuck here. Their energy isn't trapped here, and they.
Maybe they get to just pop in for a visit.
My dad would be like, no, I don't want to go back.
No, thank you.
I'm good. I'll see her in the next life.
Buried or cremated, or something totally different?
Cremated, but also put back into the earth. I love the idea of the tree.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I think that's for sure what I would want to do. But I would want it in my happy place, which is my childhood home in Washington on the river.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I remember the worst part was that I couldn't call my parents to say I love you because I couldn't talk.
Oh my
so I couldn't call them to say goodbye. I actually never really was thinking that I was in a casket. It was just cozy. Is that the wrong answer?
Mikaela, this is going so well. I thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Very grateful for your willingness. We're almost through this portion of the woods, but I'm curious, has there ever been a moment in your life, did you ever have an experience where you actually were confronted with or faced death?
I was home alone and I was not clothed. I mean, I was in a bra and underwear, so whatever, but, and I was eating chicken and I choked on a chicken bone. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I couldn't get it out. And I like turned because there's like a mirror in my place and the blood vessels in my eyes, like it was that bad, were like,
oh my God.
I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, of course this is the way that I would go, is being half naked, like choking on a chicken bone in my place with my dog. Like, what? This is my legacy.
Holy shit. And you're totally alone.
I'm totally alone.
Terrifying.
And I remember the worst part was that I couldn't call my parents to say I love you because I couldn't talk.
Oh my
so I couldn't call them to say goodbye. And so I called 911 and I couldn't like say what was going on, but they traced the call.
Oh.
And I knew I was gonna pass out, so I unlocked my front door. Yeah, because I thought, like, do I run to my neighbor's house? And then I'm like, but what if I pass out on the way running to my neighbor's house and then I'm just like half naked in the driveway, sprawled out? Oh, that would have been so embarrassing. But, when I came to, there were firemen standing over me, and my little dog had gone out to the road, and they like almost ran her over, like went to pick her up, and she ran them up to where I was, like Lassie.
She brought them to you.
Afterwards, people will tell you, I had like a scratchy voice for so long. Like I really damaged my vocal cords. And it's still like, you hear it, it's still kind of scratchy. It's like permanently scratched from that chicken bone. I can't, people are gonna be like,
incredible.
People are gonna be like, Jesus, that's why her voice is scratchy?
But you know what?
So
It's
embarrassing.
Like
That's my legacy. Do you want me looking at the camera or looking at you? Oh, I am.
We totally start over.
Okay.
Rotate you just a little
Yeah.
more here. Do you mean hopping off?
Yeah.
For a second?
Oh my God.
God. That's how I die at Grave Conversations.
Thank you for letting us dig deep and go all the way. Let's abruptly transition from death to life. This is a segment that we call Living for This. What are you working on? What's happening? What's coming out personally, professionally, spiritually? It doesn't matter. That makes you, Mikaela Hoover, feel alive right now.
I have Beef season 2.
Into a beef.
And I'm so proud of it. I'm just very, very excited and very grateful for that. Personally, I'm really happy, and I'm in a good headspace, and I'm really just grateful I'm grateful, even though we're in a casket, to be here with you, talking to you.
Thank you.
Oh shit, I'm not supposed to look to the side.
It's okay. There's no rules. Before we end it all, I do have one final thing I want to ask you to do. We ask this of all of our guests. It's a tradition here. We would like for you, please, to give your own eulogy. The way we're spelling it should and will earn us a Mark Twain prize. When I say die, you will have 60 seconds to give yourself your own eulogy. Just close your eyes. Imagine your friends and family are standing before you or gathered in some chapel, utterly baffled that you're still alive at your own funeral, but you got to push through that. Just relax. Take a deep breath. Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Die.
I love you all, and I hope I made you feel seen and loved, and I'm grateful that I got to share this experience of life with all of you guys. Does that work? This is why like I like something like this, I'd be like, can somebody else write my eulogy, please? Because I don't know how to do this shit.
This is all part of it, Mikaela. Sorry. It's so good. It's a great eulogy. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say, we knew her. We loved her. She brought so much joy into this world with not just her performances, but just herself. That's the Mikaela Hoover we love.
I love you, David. Thank you.
Well, oh, that's FedEx downstairs. I got to get this. Bye.